I smashed the lump of coal into a fine powder.
Formidable.
Nothing else. I won't find anything.
Quite
There's a visible fingerprint here. I obtained a clear print and have filed it. Food for these items. A fingerprint. I obtained a clear print and have filed it. It has a fingerprint on it. I obtained a clear print and have filed it. There's a visible fingerprint here. I obtained a... It looks like it's a makeshift. It has a fingerprint on it. I obtained a clear print and have filed it. I'd better put the... There's a visible fingerprint here. I obtained a clear print and have filed it. A fingerprint. I obtained a clear print and have filed it.
Formidable.
I obtained a clear print and have filed it.
Oui, that is how Poirot would have done it.
I obtained a clear print and have filed it.
Oui, that is how Poirot would have done it.
I obtained a clear print and have filed it.
Oui, that is how Poirot would have done it.
I obtained a clear print and have filed it. These prints don't match. These prints don't match. These prints. The prints match. These prints don't match. These prints don't. These prints. These prints don't match. These prints don't. The prints match. The prints match. These prints. These prints. These prints. These prints. These print. These print. These print. These print. These print. These prints don't match. The prints match. These prints don't match. These prints don't match. The prints match. These prints. These prints. The prints match. These print. These print. These prints don't. These prints don't match. These prints. These prints don't. The prints match. These prints don't. These prints don't. These prints. The prints match. These prints don't. These prints. The prints match. These prints don't. These prints don't match. These prints don't match. These prints don't. These prints. These prints don't. These prints don't. These print. These prints don't match. 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 These print. These prints. These print. These print. These prints. These prints. These prints don't match. These prints. These print. These print. These prints don't match. These prints don't. These print. These prints don't.
Ah, you return.
And that is everything I have discovered so far.
We progress, mademoiselle. Now, let us see what we can learn.
The stiletto I found in the hut must be the murder weapon.
That would seem to be the obvious conclusion. It is the weapon of the underworld assassin, to be sure. And with fingerprints which match no one's aboard this train.
Matteo's fingerprints are on the padlock from the door of the hut.
That padlock interests me.
Why would Matteo have a key to a shepherd's hut in the middle of the mountains, near the spot where he would have no idea the train would be stopped by an avalanche? Monsieur Poirot, you don't think the avalanche was caused deliberately?
No, mademoiselle, I do not. There are enough fantastic elements to this crime already, without introducing the saboteurs.
But then how could his fingerprints come to be on that hut?
They were not on the hut, but on the padlock. Further investigation appears necessary on this point.
The padlock was taken when Matteo's ham radio equipment was sabotaged.
Someone has gone to great trouble, it seems, to direct suspicion upon this young man. Yet how can he have reached the Calais coach unobserved? Merci, mademoiselle. Unfortunately, the report it is not yet complete. We are now armed with much more additional knowledge. Continue the...
I think I heard a click. It's open. I'll put this into my scrapbook so I can take a closer look at it later. I won't find anything else in there. I've already HMK. quite interesting.
Excellent. Like the hand in the glove. That is most pleasing. Wait, that is how Poirot would have done it. Poirot could see at once that these are the shoes of a man much too small to have made the footprint. To the trained eye, these would appear to be a match most precise. Your return. Is there more to report to me, mademoiselle?
And that is everything I have discovered so far.
We progress, mademoiselle. Now, let us see what we can learn.
The footprints in the snow belong to Foscarelli.
And his fingerprints are found upon the windowsill of Monsieur Ratchet's room. Yet he does not smoke a pipe. Nor, I think, does the cambric handkerchief with the letter H belong to him.
I have all the pieces. All that remains is for me to assemble them properly.
Très bien, mademoiselle. You have done well.
I believe I have compared...
Unfortunately, and so we advance. It is obvious that our fellow person...
Those whistles mean a train with a snowplow has arrived from Broad. We should be on our way again in a very few hours. Can you see any clear path to the solution of the mystery, Monsieur Poirot?
There is a path, certainement. How clear it is as yet I cannot say. And you? Have you no theories?
So many clues, so many theories.
You have hammered the nail on its head, mademoiselle. There are far too many clues, too many theories. Please, to recommence the investigation, tout de suite.
Monsieur Poirot. And that is everything I have discovered so far.
We progress, mademoiselle. Let us see what we can learn.
This driving license indicates Foscarelli has been a chauffeur.
A not unnatural profession for a man who loves the motor cars.
Mary Debenham's handkerchief does not match the one found next door.
No, despite the middle name of Hermione beginning with an H, I did not think that the expensive handkerchief would belong to her. No, the handkerchief of Mademoiselle Debenham is precisely the type one might expect to find in the luggage of a young Englishwoman of her class.
The postcard I found in Greta Olson's suitcase tells a story.
This card, it speaks to Poirot in many ways. Coney Island is, I think, on the Long Island of New York in America. A country she claims not to have visited. Mademoiselle Olson does not send the postcard to Sweden as she perhaps intended, but saves it as a keepsake for herself. It is not a happy memory, this. A last brief moment in the sun for a family soon to be swept away by the storm.
This book of Masterman's reveals more than he knows.
Love's Captive by the inestimable Mrs. Arabella Richardson, yes. And what does it reveal to you?
Beneath that very proper exterior, Masterman is a hopeless romantic.
Perhaps. But I fear that this revelation would only be of embarrassment to Monsieur Masterman. It does not advance our investigation.
Hildegard Schmidt's recipe box is suggestive.
You remember at dinner how she was most opinionated with the waiter while studying the menu? And the label on the box, it is interesting as well. My lady's recipes. Now that suggests that she is accustomed to cooking for her employers. Not a duty one attaches to the lady's maid, n'est-ce pas?
Can we use the ham radio to help the investigation?
Oh, but certainement. This is a marvelous stroke of luck. Too often the coincidences, they help the criminal. What a refreshing change to have one that will aid Poirot. I have the friend, Monsieur Louis. His son Barnabas is a boy of much energy and interests. One of these is the radio of ham, as his proud father reports in the recent correspondence. Young Barnaby can be our eyes and ears in the outside world. His letters to call are there in my valise in the letter from his father. Use the radio of ham to find out more from him about our current predicament. Oh, he is an invaluable asset, mademoiselle. Do not forget to secure his letters, or you will not have the information needed to reach young Barnaby. Merci, mademoiselle. Unfortunately, the report, it is not yet complete. We are now armed with much more...
The letter. Now I'd better put Monsieur Poirot's clothes back exactly as I found them. I wouldn't dare... There's no...
It is secured somehow on the outside.
An antique stove.
It is far out of your reach, mademoiselle.
An antique... Princess Dragomirov's parasol!
The most generous of kidnappers. Are all your belongings restored to you?
Nothing to see.